Hello everyone and welcome to your Loom video for English at GCSE, so for Year 9 Options Evening. This is Mr. Ryan speaking, so if I say anything during this video that you want to follow up and find me in January with a question, please do. So English at GCSE, what do you need to know? The first thing you need to know is that we teach you two separate GCSEs. Okay, so you will have lessons 3 times a week, but at the end, when you're sitting your exams in Year 11, you will be sitting 2 separate GCSEs. The first one is English language. And what does that look like? Well, there's 2 exam papers, firstly, and one of them is on what's called creative reading and writing. So what you get to do in the first section is you read a modern fiction extract and you will answer some questions on that. There's 4 questions that you answer and that's worth half the marks of that exam paper. The second part of that exam paper is writing fiction. So you will write either descriptive passage or you will write an element of a short story. So you really get to show off your creative writing skills in that exam paper. The second paper is called Writers' Viewpoints and Perspectives. So you're looking at a modern, generally newspaper article and a non-fiction 19th century text, and you get to compare those 2 things. Now, as the paper is titled Viewpoints and Perspectives, you're trying to understand what the writer thinks and how they communicate what they think. Like the first paper, the first half of that is reading extracts and answering questions on them. There's once again 4 questions. And the second half of that paper is writing something that will communicate your own viewpoint and your perspective on a topic. So it could be writing a speech, writing a letter, writing a blog post, that sort of thing. So once again you get to use your kind of argumentative skills in writing. The second exam then is English literature. And once again, there are 2 exam papers. The first paper has Shakespeare, we study Macbeth, and the 19th century novel, and we study Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The second paper has modern texts, we study Blood Brothers, poetry, we study a love and relationships anthology that we will provide you with, and then unseen comparison poetry. So these are the set texts. Macbeth, we would like you to buy the Cambridge Schools Shakespeare version. Why? Because there's loads of great information in it that you can read yourself, and there's loads of space to make all the notes that you need. We would like you to buy a dyslexia-friendly version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And you're probably thinking, I don't have dyslexia, why am I buying a dyslexia-friendly version? Well, we've started using this year and it's brilliant because there's so much more space. As you can see on the screen, there is 108 pages, so the text is really spread out and gives you loads of space to make your notes. Whereas some of the other copies have it squeezed into 55 pages and there's just no space to make those really important notes that you'll be making in your GCSE class. And finally, Blood Brothers. So we're studying a musical, really interesting, about brothers, twins that were separated at birth, one that goes to live with a rich family and one that stays with the lower class family, and they are constantly brought back together. It's an amazing play. You'll really enjoy that. English is all about having your opinions heard and challenged and kind of broadening your mind and understanding. So that's what we're really looking for in English. Now I've put this big on the screen, having your opinions heard. That can be in the written form as well. I'm not asking everybody to be bouncing out of their seats all the time. So if you're a kind of more shy, retiring kind of student, that's perfectly fine. Having your opinions heard through the written word is just as important. Can't stress this enough, the importance of reading. Reading opens up whole new worlds to people, so that's what we're really looking for in our GCSE students. You're going into the Christmas holidays, hopefully it gives you loads of time to read and think about the importance of that and expanding your vocabulary. Now, If you read 20 minutes a day, as you can see on the screen, you will read 1.8 million words a year. Think about that. If you started now and you'd half of year 9 left, there's 900,000 words. And 2 years for GCSE, there's 3.6 million words. Imagine having read 4.5 million words before you sit your GCSE exam. How much more would you understand? How much better position would you be in to take that exam? And not just that exam, but all of your other exams as well. But this is an important thing. Are all types of reading equal, or are some more equal than others? If you're well read, you might recognise that I'm playing with a line from Animal Farm there. And the answer is no. Fiction, as you can see on the screen, has the biggest impact in improving your understanding and your reading age. Okay? So you can see there non-fiction newspapers, magazines, comics, minimal. Comics even slightly less than having no impact. It's actually slightly detrimental. But fiction, reading fiction. And there's so many amazing books in the world. Please talk to your teachers and we will find you books that you're interested in reading. There are so many good books in the world. You shouldn't be wasting your time reading something you don't enjoy. Okay, reading is really, really important. But read something you like. I hope you're looking forward to studying GCSE English with us here at Cooper's. Take care. Bye-bye.